Things to do in Lombardy, Italy. With Milan as its capital, it's no surprise that visitors flock in their millions to Lombardy each year. But beyond the fashion favorite, plenty more must-visit places in the Lombardy region of Italy are crying out to be visited. There are countless things to do in this region. Admiring sunken castles and picturesque lakes, visiting violin workshops in historic cities, being amazed at the art and architecture of Mantua Lombardy really packs a punch for visitors, and I've packed a visual overview into the video. I'll readily admit on my first visit to Milan and around Lombardy, I thought it was a destination a bit too focused on art and architecture alone for me. But as I discovered and realized the diversity of the region, I learned there is an abundance to do in Lombardy for any kind of visitor. Whether you are looking for day trips from Milan IDS or planning a road trip through the Lombardy region, I hope this video of spots helps you make the most of your trip to Italy. Number 5. Desenzano del Garda. Lake Garda. This adorable little town was where I stayed when I first visited Lake Garda last year, and it makes for an ideal base to explore the Lombardy part of Garda, as it's a short drive to both Minerva and Sermian. But the prices aren't as high as on the peninsula. In the peak season, you can take a ferry from here across to Sermian, which is an excellent way to arrive and provides great photo opportunities. There isn't an abundance of things to do here, so slip into the lazy lake life, enjoy gelato, and try and eat in as many of the delicious restaurants here as you can. Number 4. Minerva Delgada. Lake Garda. Lake Garda has a lot more to offer than Sermian though, so make sure you leave time to explore it all. Another top thing to do in Lombardy is to take a hike around Minerva del Garda along the western shores of Garda. Minerva del Garda provides some of the most stunning views across the lake, including beaches and some private islands, home to expensive and grand castle houses. Take a short and easy hike here to enjoy the views, and then climb down onto the rocky or sandy beaches along the lakeside for the perfect temperature dip in summer. Milamonti is a local hiking guide group which can help you make plans. For those who love their water sports, the beaches around here offer kayak and sup rental. Number 3. Sermian. Lake Garda. While Lake Garda, which is split between 3 regions of Italy, is one of the country's most iconic tourist destinations, the commune of Sermian offers such a unique attraction. It's a no-brainer on any things to do in Lombardy list. The obvious highlight of Sermian is the Scala castle, dating back to the medieval ages. With a moat and part of the castle submerged in the water, it makes a truly unique attraction which can be explored inside. Or for a great vantage point, consider taking a boat ride around Sermian. A lot of visitors to Sermian, which is the commune both before the castle and beyond it to the end of the peninsula, make the mistake of not venturing to the very end of the land, and thus miss doing a tour of the impressive Grotte di Catello. At the tip of the peninsula is plenty of archaeological treasures, in form of the 1st century Roman villa ruins. Beyond this, it's just an all-round stunning spot to enjoy a huge ice cream meal, or taking the world in with a coffee. Beware though, prices in Sermian do not come cheap, and if heading here in summer, you should undoubtedly book ahead. Number 2. Bergamo. For many visitors to Bergamo, they pass through the Milan-Bergamo airport and don't even see the city. Big mistake. I was guilty of this many years ago when I took my £2 return flight to Bergamo. Yep, you read that right. But I've rightly fixed it and made amends with this lovely city on my return visit. While the lower and more modern part of Bergamo isn't something to write home about, the higher fortified part, Città Alta, is a must-visit in Lombardy. It's beautiful up here, so much so I've visited twice now. For some of the most spectacular views and photo opportunities, head to the main square in Bergamo, or one of the other numerous vantage points. The stunning Santa Maria Maggiore and Cappella Colleone look spectacular from the top of the Campanile Tower, and a second funicular will take you even higher above for a look down onto Città Alta. You could likely visit Bergamo in a half day, although it's a lovely spot to spend an evening and enjoy a dinner in the Città Alta, either before flying back out from the airport, or when you first arrive. Number 1. Milan. The fashion capital of Italy is a lot of things to a lot of people, and not surprisingly, therefore, comes in as the top things to do in Lombardy on this video. It's also a city with plenty to offer, So much so that it will actually surprise you. I've been to Milan 6 times now, and every time I visit, I discover something new to do or explore in the capital city of Lombardy. Of course, the classics like Milano Duomo, be sure to go on the roof, and the Vittorio Emanuele Galleria next door, are some of the most visited attractions in Milan. But branch out to both modern Milan and the classic masterpieces to really make the most from your visit. Highlights include Aperitivo in Navigli, the old canal district of Milan, marveling at the forest towers, 2 new plant-coated apartment blocks in the redesigned modern park, and visiting countless churches and cathedrals. Milan, in fact, is the only city in the world I haven't got bored of visiting religious buildings in, as each one has such unique art and architecture. My favorite being San Maurizio al Monastero Maggiore for the 16th century frescoes. Subscribe to our channel for more similar videos.